people. GBP JPY alert. GBP JPY alert is hitting right now. GBP JPY is hitting right now. Look at that. She's coming in. She's coming in. She's coming in. And she's still valid. Right there. You guys are going to witness. I gave this trade out yesterday. It ran. Now the market is crashing. I like it. I like it from here, though. I like this whole little zone right here. What's happening, family? What's happening, family? GJ about to get active. I think a lot of them about to get active. This is from early bag. As you come into the live, make sure you click the thumbs up. Make sure you like the live, share the live, subscribe to the live. Don't just come in here and sit in because it's early in the morning. Click the thumbs up. There's 18 of y'all in here, and I know exactly who you are. Click the thumbs up and do your part. What's happening, beautiful people? Supreme Rising, Supreme Risings. Click the thumbs up. Click the thumbs up. I think we're about to get our GJ bounce from this area from yesterday. All of the JPYs flew up to the 200 yesterday. All of the JPYs flew up to the top of the structure. So let's see if we get some little push in. Let's see if we get some push in. Let's go down to a smaller time frame to get some action early in the morning. Early in the morning. You got 12 minutes. I think she's going to get right up in there. I'll put another alarm. Just in case. Oop, oop. There's some alarms. There's some alarms. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? Supreme Rising. I missed your early bag. Why, hitter? I told y'all I was going to do it. What up, Lorraine? What up, Alexis? What up, cuz? Kareen, what's happening? What's happening, Miss Reyes? What's popping? Let's see if we get something. It didn't allow me in. Y'all must have been late. I'm telling y'all, y'all must have been late. Y'all must have been late. I don't know why, for some odd reason, my Zoom shut off at 100. And I got a corporate Zoom. My Zoom can go up to like 1,000 people. To be honest, I don't even understand why they didn't let y'all in. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all gravy. Look at that hell for trying to pull up. Stop playing and get on in there. But, anywho, we got a alarm set. How y'all feeling? How you doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? I think I need to clean my glasses. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed this morning. And we about to get it in. How everybody doing on the $500 challenge? How everybody doing on the 500 challenge? Y'all making it, breaking it, blowing it, following the instructions? What you got going on? Iceberg, 50 push-ups. You owe me 100. You owe me 100 because you late. You just got in here. You're 4 minutes late. What up, Steph? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Claudia, everybody give some love to Claudia mama right now. Doubled up since yesterday. I already saw, bro. Blowing it. Yeah, you late, bro. I got you. You're not able to focus? So let me tell you something about that. So when these type of things happen, you cannot allow it to lose focus because it's just a part of a cycle of life. Even though it's your mama, you can't allow it to rock your position. You can't allow it to rock your why. You can't allow it to rock what you got going on, because what happens is if it disturbs you and then you fall to a setback of the emotional part of a loved one being sick, you get financially fucked up. So what you want to do is lock in and focus on your mama. You see, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do, Claudia. Because I've seen so many people be like right on point, and then something drastic happen, and then they lose all logical sense of what they actually supposed to be doing, and then they end up just like falling all the way off. You see, so you don't want that vibe. You don't want that vibe. You don't want that vibe at all. You don't want that vibe at all. But show her some love. Show Claudia some love. I'm sending you prayers of focus. I'm sending you prayers of urgency. I'm sending you healing prayers to your mama. All that good stuff. All that good stuff, mommy. Don't worry. Don't worry. As Bob Marley would say, don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. So let's get into it. I believe the markets are about to crash. I believe the markets are about to crash. You have all the signs showing that the market is about to crash. Remember yesterday? This was NASDAQ yesterday. Let's go to the higher time frames. Yo, I'm washing clothes this morning, and our washing machine would be on steroids. Y'all remember that? 1, 2, 3. Yesterday, it gave us a nice little fake out where it blew through that NAS zone, but I didn't believe it, to be honest with you. And then she came right back, and look at what she's doing right now. Look at what she's doing right now, respecting the trend. So what I'll do is adjust that trend to where it's at right now. Boom. And now we got more confidence to find out that if the market pulls up, if the market give us any type of retracement up in this area, that sell zone will still be valid. Oh, come on. Come on. I got like 5% battery, y'all. I got 5% battery. I got 5% battery. So I still like that zone. But we're going to learn something today. We're going to learn something today. What's happening, Kawanda? What's happening, Brenda? What's happening? Yeah, she clipped you out. Yeah, she moving and grooving. She moving and grooving. Let me see. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got... Yeah, I'm pulling an Alex right now. I'm on the move right now. You about to get on the plane? Might miss GJ coming in. Yeah. Don't get on the plane and get into GJ. Don't get on the plane and get into GJ. Yeah, she looking deadly though. On the 4 hour, she looking hella deadly. On the 4 hour, she looking hella deadly. She finna come in there. She's finna come in there. She's finna come in there. She looking hella aggressive though. But that's how she came in right here. That's also how she came in right here. Look at that big ass red candle. You see? And this is, like I said, this is the 4 hour. This is the 4 hour. So she moving like tiptoeing. She tiptoeing like right there. Right there. On those small time frames. Oh yeah, I believe she's finna fly on the hour. She's finna fly on the hour. She's gonna fly on the hour. She's finna fly. Who got the currency strength meter? Look at all of the GBP. Look at all of the JPY pairs. Y'all remember yesterday's lesson? Put some ones in the chat if you remember yesterday's lesson when I showed y'all. All of the JPY pairs went up yesterday. All of them went up yesterday. That's NZD JPY. That's JPY. Look, they all went up yesterday. This one never came back and got us. But look how far, and look how close it missed us. Look how close it missed us. Boom, that's odd JPY. GBP JPY went all the way up, as you see. Went all the way up, and now she's on her way back down, and she's stuck like right here before the actual zone, because that's a lot of consolidation right there. There's a lot of buyers sitting right there. We want the buyers from here. USD JPY took off. Look at that. She took off. Bing. She all the way up there. Let's go. Euro JPY took off. Look at that. Everything took off. So just to show you they all move alike. I wasn't just telling y'all something just to get by. Look at this. Put some eights in the chat if you start seeing what I'm seeing. And you guys should be clicking that thumbs up. It's 100-some people in here and only 36 likes. Y'all bullshitting. I'm gonna let my iPad die on y'all. Imagine this. I'm about to let my iPad die on y'all, and I'm on my phone. I'm like, yo, the iPad died, y'all. I gotta go. So y'all better get hitting that like button. I'm telling y'all. I better show some love. Show some love. Chef JPY. I'm like, damn, class is over. The iPad died. Damn. I'm telling y'all. I'm finna pull what's the guy name that did the fake what was his name? He was in Power. He did the little fake scam, said he got beat up by Trump supporters. What's his name? Kareem, what's his name? Yeah, Josie Smollett or something like that. Juicy Smollett. What? Jesse Smollett? Ain't that nigga's name? Pardon my French. I'm gonna pull a Jesse Smollett on y'all. And my name Jesse too, so it matches. I'm gonna get y'all ass. Y'all got 5%. You niggas got 5% of my time right now. That's it. And I'm out of here. All right, let's go look at some plays real quick. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? Kawanda, what's happening? Marie Baker, good to see you. I'll check when I land and I'll see if it's at Modest. Yeah. Yeah, don't play with it right now because she's a little bit unsteady. She's a little bit unsteady. I'm in a silver sale right now, to be honest with y'all. I'm in a silver sale from 78. I'm in a silver sale from here. I'll make it big for y'all. I'm in a silver sale from right here. 78. I'm in a silver sale. And I want to see her literally come all the way down here right now. I want to see her come down a little bit. Because she literally broke that uptrend. That's why I think she's going to come down. Because when you look at her, this is the 1 hour. Let me just get this out of here. This is your 1 hour. And they broke that trend yesterday. You see? They all broke that trend. Boom. You see that? So I took the retest to that trend. Put some fire in the chat if you see the break close retest. Put some fire in the chat if you see the BCR. Hitter asked if you think gold will crash too. I believe gold should go up under 3,000. Not today, but I believe when she crashes, that's where she's going, to be honest with you. I believe that's where she's going. That's what the market makers say. That's what the market makers say. You see? She did the same thing. Let me move that back so y'all can see it. She been bouncing like this. And then she went straight through it. Now she's sitting right here at this EMA 9 and the EMA 200, but she's stuck in the middle. You see? She's stuck in the middle. The EMA 9 pushing it down. The EMA 200 is sucking it down. So if she shoots down here, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see her feel all of this up, like up in here. You see? That's where she's going. Let's go to the 4 hour to give you guys. And then we're going to just mark her up. See, it's a 4 hour trend right there. She about to break that 4 hour trend. You got a doji candle sitting at the top. If this candle in the last hour and 45 minutes close up under that doji, the next candle will give us a retest, and then she's going to drop. That's only if that candle, the actual candle right here on the 4 hour, stays like that and pushes up and closes above this doji right here. But we're going to go mark her up, y'all. We're going to go mark her up. The hell with the trend. Let's go mark her. Let's go get the daily. She moving sideways, though. You see that shit? That's why I don't like messing with gold right now. Gold moving sideways. But it's all right. Gold moving sideways. Take it back right there where she took off at on that little gap. Boom. This is where we at right now. lets me know that the daily high is perfect because that 5,022 dropped down all the way to 4,988 where she's currently sitting. So that means if she's sitting right here and she's been right there, she's coming right there. And the 4 hour will show it. The 4 hour will show it. There it is. You got your doji, your gravestone doji from the top. We're going to need this one to close up under this gravestone doji, retrace back up, and sell open short from the actual following candle. Stop loss goes on the top of your daily high. Do you understand that? What does it say? I don't even know how to say your name, Chinko. I think it's Chinko. What are the zones on for GBP JPY? There are yesterday zones. You didn't get yesterday GJ zones yesterday? And if not, where were you at? What were your antennas? What was your antennas when I was giving out that trade? What was your antennas? So 5,022 to 5,000. Let's go 19.
Find a comfortable seat or lay down, whatever feels good.
What the hell is that?
And close your eyes. Feel the seat beneath you.
The hell?
And bring your awareness to your breath.
Ah, that's that little meditation.
Through the nose.
Better stop playing with me.
Exhaling through the mouth.
I'm like, who the hell is this talking right now?
Allow.
Who the hell is this talking right now? Let's go 19. You're going to sell at 5,022 to 5,019. That's going to be your sell zone on gold right there. Your buy zone. Your buy zone. You have several. You have several buy zones in here. Open bail. Watch this. Open bail. You're going to be buying right up in here. Probably right up in here. Open bail, you're going to be buying up in here. Watch what I tell you. Why don't you give open bail plays? I said, for the simple fact, I have to leave room for the guys. 4,848. So we're going to switch. Hold on. The daily floor to the EMA 9, EMA 200. We're going to put the daily floor right there. Come on. 338. Nope. Let's go. Boom. There it is. You got 838 to, come on, 835. Boom. That's your buy zone on gold. People say, well, that's so far. So yeah, but she's moving like this. Look how she's moving. She goes from zone to zone. That's trading from zone to zone. That's saying buy here, boop, and then it's saying sell here. Y'all got that? Everybody got that? iPad died. iPad died, y'all. My iPad died. It is what it is. Can you give us zone? I don't even remember, bro. Brenda, to be honest with you, I'm high as hell. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You have 4,838 to 4,835 is your buy zone on gold. But we finna do the mindset. You already know we finna do the mindset, Steph. We finna do the mindset. We finna do the mindset. Because imagine I'm probably the only individual that can in-game adjust when technical difficulties are popping off. But watch what happens. There's 106 beautiful people in here. And now that y'all not finna get no zones, y'all will jump off the motherfucking call. Y'all will jump off the call. Favorite sessions, try question and answers. Favorite session. Yeah. No, we're not gonna do it like that. We're not gonna do it like that. So here it is. It is a shame that when we do a trading call, 500 beautiful people are there. But when we do a technical analysis learning call, 100 people are there. And out of that 100, only 69 of y'all didn't click the thumbs up. And then the other 31 of y'all will be sitting there asking questions like, can you give me the zone again? Can you just give me the zone again? Can you tell me what the zone is? Can you tell me what the... How you asking what the zone is and you ain't clicked the thumbs up yet? So guess what this mindset is going to be about? Guess what this mindset is going to be about? Because what a lot of people fail to realize in this world, let me at least plug my light up so my light don't go out on us. In this day in this world, you have givers, mm-hmm, you have receivers, and you have takers. Yo, Marie, you have a safe flight, safe travels, safe travels, safe travels, safe travels. Thank you, Mr. Triple Eight, and all the beautiful people in here for the kind words. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'll keep they spoiled as hell. Iceberg, you down to 102? From the 500? From the 500, you down? Aw. Sending you some love, hitter. Sending you some love. Sending you some love also. So let me talk about the most common out of those three. If you have givers, receivers, and takers, what do you think is the most common out of those three? Please tell me. Please tell me. Let me say it again. Givers, takers, receivers, which are the more common? See, obviously, you guys are going to say takers. But let me tell you something that you have learned the wrong thing well. Let me tell you something you have learned the wrong thing well. Because there you go. It is the givers. Do you know how many people are giving their last and struggling? Do you know how many people giving all their time, their energy, their hard work? They're giving sacrifice. They giving everything and fucked up. How many times have you seen people giving, saying, oh, I'll give my last. I'll give the shirt off my back. I'll give this. I'll give that. Put some ones in the chat if this is you. Mm-hmm. You see? Put some ones in the chat if this is you. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. You see? So let's understand this. When you're sitting in that giving energy and you're consistently giving, expecting to receive because you're giving. But imagine the formula. If you're giving with expectations, then you're going to literally not, if you're going to have to understand delayed gratification. Most people give with expectation and want instant gratification. Mr. H, can I borrow $100? I'll give you $100, motherfucker, but you're going to give me $125 back. You understand? Oh, I'll give you the ride, motherfucker, but you better at least put some gas in my car. And then if you don't tell them to put some gas in your car and they don't offer to put gas in your car, you looking at your other friend like, you won't believe I just gave Cardi a ride for work. This bitch stay like 30 minutes away from my job and this bitch didn't even offer to give me gas money. Put some 8s in the chat if this is you done it. Put some 8s in the chat. You know some people like this. Put some 8s in the chat if you know some people like this. Giving with expectation is not truly giving because you're expecting something. It's like me being in class and teaching y'all and how I expect y'all to click the thumbs up. You see? You see how it worked? I expect, like, bro, if there's 116 beautiful people in here, I expect 116 thumbs up. Me personally. Me personally. But the difference is, I don't care if you click the thumbs up or not. It's just respectful to do so. So when I get on here, I don't care if there's 110 people on here. I don't care if there's 3 people on here. I don't care if there's 0 people on here. I'm going to show up no matter what. So let me give you guys a story. I remember when I first started doing comedy. When I first started doing comedy, nobody knew who I was, but everybody knew I was funny. Everybody in my circle telling me, yo, Miss Stage, you funny as hell. Yo, man, you funny as hell. You got to do stand-up comedy. You got to do stand-up comedy. 2003, I got on the stage for the first time in Atlanta at the Laugh House in Atlanta on an amateur comedy night and won it. And none of my homeboys was there. Everybody that told me I was funny, everybody that told me to do it, everybody told me to sign up, none of them niggas showed up. None of them showed up. And I performed and won. And then I realized I was funnier when they asses wasn't there. You see? I was funnier when they asses wasn't there. And by the time I got so funny, they started asking me for free tickets. You see the moral of this story? Do you understand the moral of this story? By the time I got super funny, these niggas wanted free tickets. So that goes to show, when you have something good going on, you can't expect the people that's close around you to be the individuals that you're going to receive from. Because the individuals that are around you are probably your takers. And the reason why they're your takers, because you're consistently giving shit that you don't have. And mainly it's giving your energy. You're giving your energy to individuals who is not replicating your energy. So you have to learn how to put the emergency brakes on, and you're going to have to learn the power of saying no to the people that is closest to you. Most people struggle with saying no to those who are close. You don't mind telling a stranger no. You don't mind telling somebody at your work, no, I can't take you home right now. I got to go pick my kids up. No, I can't do this. No, I can't do that. But the individual that is a fucking vampire, energy vampire on your ass, it's some odd reason you can't tell him no. You can't tell her no. Put some 8s in the chat if you start understanding what I'm telling you. And that's why it's not okay to consistently be a giver. See, that's why I think this mindset is so important, because when you start understanding what season of life you in, then you're going to realize what energy you need to be presenting at this specific time of the year of the horse. When you're sitting here going like, yo, I feel like something so good is about to happen, put a 1 in the chat if you feel like you're on the edge of a breakthrough. You like been consolidating for fucking like 2-3 years, just moving sideways, going up, going down, going up, going down. And now you feel like you about to get your breakthrough because it's 2026. Everything is good happening. You focus, you lit, you straight, everything is going right what you said you're going to do. And now you need that breakout. Guess what you're going to have to start doing? You're going to have to start taking. You see, you got to start understanding the seasons. So you got to start taking, and what you got to be taking in is different skill sets that is actually going to help you blast off to what your purpose is, what you're trying to get. See, that's what people fail to realize. There's giving seasons, taking seasons, and receiving seasons. And I'm an expert in understanding which season I'm in. Because if you in January and you fucking giving right now, you tripping. If you in the first 2, 3, 4, 5 months of the year and you giving right now, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking? I'm taking everything. I'm taking right now. I'm taking. You want to know why? Because I've been giving for so damn long. I'm not finna be giving shit in the beginning of the year. Because the people who give in the beginning of the year, they don't receive at the end. Now they trying to take at the end of the year. So let me give you a shorter version of that. How many times have you worked your ass off all month and still ain't got your rent money? Still ain't got enough money to pay your car notes. Still ain't got enough money to pay all the bills. Put some 8s in the chat. Put some 8s in the chat. Let me tell you. And let me tell y'all, listen, mothers, especially mothers, you guys give too much to your kids. You give too much to your kids. You give too much to your kids to give them a lifestyle that you didn't have, but you yourself is struggling and living worse than you was living when you were growing up. Just because you saying you sacrificing for your kids. Let me tell y'all this. What is the purpose of sacrificing you for your kids when you ain't shit, your kids ain't gonna be shit. Because they watching you. And they don't care about all of the other shit. They care about the energy you give them. You see? They only care. They're there to take. They're there to take. And they're going to take as much as they can from you. And if you don't understand when you need to be taken from them, and guess what you need to be taken from them? Their will not to be disciplined. Their will not to be spoiled. Their will not literally to like not being humbled, understanding. You know how kids like my daughters don't understand money, but they understand how to spend it. So guess what I did to correct that? I started giving them tasks in the house that has absolutely nothing to do with me and absolutely everything to do with them. And from those tasks create money. And when they go and basically start doing those tasks, now they do them on their own. Oh, daddy, I picked up this, I did this, I put my clothes right here, I made my bed, I put all my stuffed animals on my bed. Boom, that's $1 an animal. I started getting them to understand not only are you earning it, but now if you want to go spend it, guess what you spending it on? If you spend it on a doll, those funky ass dolls cost $19 to $25. Those little Barbie dolls that you keep grabbing and taking all the clothes off. Who in here babies take all the clothes off the dolls? See, I ain't never had daughters. I had boys. And my two daughters, I buy baby dolls every damn week. And every damn week, by the time I open the pack and give them the doll, they take the clothes off. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Please let me know, ladies. Because I'm like, either I'm raising some freaks over here. Either I got two little freaks that literally like ready to like launch OnlyFans because they're like taking every clothes off of every doll. And I'm just like, wait a minute, why all of these naked Barbie bitches everywhere? we need to go to church, y'all. But I realize this is a thing. This is a thing. It's very normal, right? Because then my daughter said she wanted a Ken doll. This is why y'all got to go to my comedy show. I'm telling y'all, I'm the funniest motherfucker in the world. Imagine my daughter tells me for the first time, I want a Ken doll. And I said, listen, I'll buy you any baby doll you want, but I'm not finna get you no Ken doll. She said, why not, Dad? I said, because you fucking taking the clothes off of them. And I'm the only motherfucker finna be walking around this house naked. Ken ain't swinging shit. For him to be running around here naked like he paying some bills and ain't even got nothing. Of course, my daughters didn't understand it, but the lady standing next to us understood it. I said, ain't no motherfucking Ken Barbie coming in my house unless the nigga paying bills. Because you finna take his clothes off. And I'm the only swinging thing around here. She went on and asked him, Mama, can you tell me what Daddy means he's the only thing that's swinging around here? My wife looked at me, she said, I know you didn't do that. I said, in Walmart, I did it. The lady just was standing next to me. She was like, that was so good. That was so good. Back to the point. Back to the point. Now my daughters know that if they calculate, they have to clean up all their room, their playroom, to get at least $5 to $10. And they have to do it at least twice. They know it. They have to do it at least twice. Because now, sometimes I'll be gone for 4 or 5 days. They'll do it twice and they'll call me. Daddy, I cleaned my room up twice and you ain't even gave me no money. Because now they understand that they can do something and they can receive something. And then when they don't receive, they're ready to take. And when you can't take it, guess what they start doing? They get upset. So let's bring this to actual reality. How many times your friend have asked you to do something for them and you can't finally do something, and then they get pissed like you have never done nothing for them? Put some bitch in the chat if you got a friend like that. And you like, bitch, why every time I tell you no, you acting like I ain't never did nothing to you? Sometimes your kids do this when they get older. You see, that's a little small thing. When you don't teach them young, they don't understand how to say no. They don't understand how to take no. They don't understand how to take no. So that's why you have to take yourself away from these type of people, because in the beginning of the year, you already escaping from giving energy. The brand new me, the brand new year, new this, new diet, new this. Everything is brand new in the new year. So you ain't got no time to be giving nothing in the new year. You got to be taking everything that is about your purpose. And since we're in the financial industry and we're teaching financial literacy over here, you need to be taking all the skill set. Mr. H, how do you know that that was a trend? Mr. H, how did you know that was a break close retest? Mr. H, how did you know? How did you know? Like, you should be asking all of these type of questions and taking all of that answers in, writing all of the notes, and getting all of the information that you could possibly get that literally blasts you off. So when you get the actual skill, because you've taken all of the information in, you've taken all of the education, you've taken the signals, you've been taking for 3-4 months. And when you look at what that taking energy adds up to, then you start saying, now I'm in a position to give back. I've been taking for 3-4 months. Now I'm in a position to give with zero expectations. You understand that, beautiful people? That's why it's a must that you truly understand giving season, taking season, receiving season. Beginning of the year is taking season. You must take. And not only do you have to take, you have to be an animal when it comes to taking. So fellas, where my fellas at? Put some eights in the chat if you a dog right now. Put an 8 in the chat if you a dog right now, because my next question is, what type of dog are you? What type of dog are you? See, I'm a Rottweiler. A lot of guys say, oh, I'm a pit bull. See, I'm a Rottie. I'm a rare breed. I'm also an Akita. These are my 2 favorite dogs. Hitter said I'm a poodle. But you ain't a man, Hitter. We talking to the men right now. Where my men at? It's probably all women in here. My guy said I'm a Kareem said I'm a Cane Corso. The hell with everybody. So what I'm telling y'all, if you a dog, when are you gonna start growling? And why are you waiting to be backed up in the corner before you start biting the universe, biting what you need? That's why I'm telling y'all. Some of y'all are so nice because y'all those nice ass breed. I see a golden retriever. I see a border collie. Shit, I just see a timber wolf in this motherfucker. My uncle used to breed timber wolves. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying a chihuahua. Jose, stop it, Jose. A Russian Airhound, but them motherfuckers crazy. You understand? You understand what I'm telling y'all? Y'all making this shit so funny. Y'all making this shit so funny. 2 kilo Taco Bells. 2 kilo Taco Bell. He said, fuck a dog, I'm a tiger. Then you a pussy cat. Don't be a pussy cat. Don't be a part of the cat family. That means you rare. That means you're not rarely seen, Patrice. That means you in a cage in the zoo if somebody wants to see you. You can't be like that. I understand your thought process. Miss Sherry Khan, I understand your thought process. But when you think about it, you go, man, I want to be a lion. I want to be a tiger. That means you're all the way in Africa somewhere. Ain't nobody seeing you. That means you eat purple zoo. If you're in America and you're a lion and you're a tiger, my trading name would be Poodle. I love it, y'all won't believe my iPad just came back on. My iPad just came back on. And the only thing I care about is where silver at right now. It got 4%. It got 4%. So again, let's stay focused. In the beginning of the year, you must be willing to take. At the middle of the year, you must be willing to give. You understand that? And when you start giving with zero expectation because you already been taking, at the end of the year, you're going to see your receiving. And your receiving will be on steroids for the simple fact you have understood the process. You understand that? So in the beginning of the year, I'm going, yo, bro, I'm finna get fit. I'm finna get lit. I'm finna get this bag. I'm finna get this bag so big in the beginning of the year, I'm finna take all. So therefore, when it comes to the middle of the year, I'm not stressing about my business. So this is why you see me working so hard from January, February, March, because I'm responsible to getting my business off the ground every year. You understand that? Every year I am responsible to getting my business off the ground. And imagine if I depend on people to do so, that means I have to give them energy. And then if I'm giving them energy, but my expectation is for them to do something, it's not true. It's not authentic. You see, it's not authentic. So I take people who are in their taking season and I bring them with me in my taking season. And then we present ourselves in the public with a proper product and we start taking. You see? And how we're taking? By loving, hugging, healing, teaching, preaching. You see? That's how we taking. That's how we take. That's how we take, fam. Now, guess what our receiving is? In abundance. Why is the receiving like this? Because I took something that gave me a skill, then I implemented the skill, and then I started giving the skill to others who wasn't expecting it. I started giving it to strangers. I started giving the skill set to people that I did not know. Because when I was out here taking, the people who were supposed to have been taking with me wasn't taking with me. They were watching. You see, the people who watch you take are going to be the people with their hands out when you're ready to give. And you can't be giving to these motherfuckers who wasn't there and trying to help you take shit. It's just like you and your homeboy say, yo, bro, let's go take this, let's go take that. You go take it. This motherfucker saying, oh, bro, what you get? Let me get some. Where the fuck was you at when we were taking it? So when you become a successful trader, and then people start saying, bro, let me get $1,000, man. Let me get $5,000. Let me get $1,000, man. Why I need to give you money now when you see me, when I was over here taking that skill set, when I was over there doing them Zooms, when I was over there in all of those little classes, when I was over there in the recorded sessions, when I was telling you to turn the radio off and let me listen to this YouTube video, you weren't willing to give me that. When I was telling you, yo, just let me be some silence over here. Let me focus because right now I'm like marking these charts up, and now the market is moving, and now open bell is finna come. I need to trade, but then they don't let you trade. Why? Because they taking. And what they taking? They want your energy. They want your time. They want your direction. They want your focus. So let me tell you also something that you guys got to understand. And I know a lot of you guys understand it because you're spiritual. If you are setting a plan and that plan is something that you have taken to God, let me say this clearly. If you have set out a plan and you have taken that plan to God, meaning you are praying on it, you have asked for favor, you have asked for understanding, you have asked for clarity, you have asked for strength, you have asked for manifesting, you have asked for any and everything that is going to bring you a positive outcome. So powerful. If you think the devil don't hear that same request, you tripping. Let me say that again. If you don't think the devil don't hear that same request, you tripping, my friend. And that's why I have a mindset called the devil's watch list. Put some H's in the chat if you've heard the devil's watch list. I might have to go dig it up and find it. I have a mindset called the devil's watch list, and it is absolutely amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Because imagine, how are you requesting something but ain't got the armor of God on? How are you asking God to do something for you, but you ain't got your sword and shield, your sword and shield ready? Your sword ain't sharp, your shield ain't shiny. Oof, let me tell you. If you are not on the devil's watch list, that means you ain't busy. That's exactly what that means. That means you ain't worried about. You ain't something he worried about. That's exactly what that means. So when you're on the watch list, that means you praying. That means you're doing everything to make sure that what you requested, you're doing the legwork to receive it. And when you're doing the legwork to receive something that your ass is requesting, God will never forsake you. So that's why it's truly understanding when you're in taking season, don't take it like, oh man, it's being selfish. You have to learn how to be selfish if you're trying to take a skill set from another individual who is selfless at this point. I'm financially secure. I'm financially stable. So I'm 100% selfless. I could have laid in my bed. I could have stayed in my bed because it's 5:46 in the morning. I could have just went to the gym. I don't have to do this. I never did calls last year on a Thursday. Never. Not nan time last in the last 6 years, I have never did a call on a Thursday. So people say, why are you doing a call on a Thursday this year? Well, because I wanted to give some more. I wanted to give more. Why do I want to give more? Because I got more to give. Why do I have more to give? Because I took more. I took more. Not only did I took more, I took extra because I knew some extra people was going to need it. And the people who needed it, I'm ready to give it with zero expectation because when I give with zero expectation, my receiving season is on steroids. So as a trader, you have to understand when to take your money, close the trade, and be happy with what you take. Because how many times you've been giving money right back to the markets, expecting the market to give you something back? How many times have you just been giving your money to the market? So let me make this conversation make sense. Because what I know as a former athlete, you practice the way you fucking play. You live your life the way you think. Let me say this again. You practice the way you play. So that's why I always say, go hard in practice. That's why I always say, if you don't show up to the mindset, what makes you think you're going to have the proper psychology when it comes to implementing it when it's needed in the actual trade, in trade management? See, that's what's wrong with people. People think they got it all together. And then when they start getting into these trades, you realize, oh man, I don't know shit. Shit. How am I an open bail? I'm the only one losing around this motherfucker. What the hell? Because your ass is trying to take and you ain't gave nothing and you trying to expect something. So this is the motto. This is the formula of what most people do. I don't need no fucking mindset. My mind is good. I'm ready to make some money. I need money because I got rent, I got car, I got this, I got that, I got this. So I need to make money. So what calls I need to be on where they trade? Oh, Wick Talk they trade, Open Bell they trade, Early Bag they trade, and then you start going, all right, Michelle gives me stocks, Josh gives me crypto. Both of those two are probably inconsistent, so they're not always showing for class. So you're like, well, Alex is always there. Mr. H is busy. So Alex is always there. So every class is Alex is there, I'm there. Then Alex is given with no expectation. Alex is given because he got plenty that he's taken and he has plenty that he's receiving at this point. So he's given back to OBG. That's the only place he's given. It's the only place he's given. Everything is dealing with OBG. He's given. Understand that. You guys show up and trying to take everything. Y'all trying to take gold. Y'all trying to take NASDAQ. Y'all trying to take US 30. Y'all trying to take all of the currencies. Y'all trying to take it all. I got to make money. I got to make money. And then guess what you end up doing? Guess what you end up doing? Giving it all back. Giving it all back. And why you give it all the way back? Because you're in the wrong fucking season. You're presenting the wrong energy in the wrong season. You should be taking when we teaching. You should be giving back to people who don't know this skill and teaching them what you just learned because you just took it. And then when it comes to receiving, because you just put somebody on game, you're going to realize your trades are even more immaculate because it's proper season. I showed up to mindset, I showed up to class, and now I gave. You see? I've taken something. Now I'm taking something. What am I going to give? I'm going to put somebody on game. I'm going to put my cousin on game because my cousin said they keep struggling with money. Even though my cousin might not, he never really listens to me, but I'm for sure going to try to put him on game. So I always say the best people to put on game is the people who are not currently in your story. And people say, what the hell does that mean, Mr. H? The best people to put on game are the people who are currently not in your story. So when I gave y'all almost 5,000 pips yesterday, day before yesterday on the US 30 trade, I said to you guys, that was 4,000 pips to the face that I gave you from just being in class. Now, go tell everybody you don't know. This is exactly what I said. Go tell everybody you don't know, because if you go told somebody you know that I just made, man, we just gave a 4,000 pip candle on fucking US 30 to Dow Jones, they're going to be like, how much money did you make, Carol? How much money did you make, Steve? How much money did you make off of it? Why do you care about how much money I make when I always had more money than you? Why do you care how much money I make? Why not care about how I made money? Whether if it's $2, $3, $5, $8, $10, $20. What about me making what you make in an hour and I made it in a session? How about that? You give an hour for, say, $25. I made $25 in a trading session that took maybe a 15-minute candle. And if I did that 10 times, do the math. Do the math. $25 times 10 is what? Type it in the chat. Yeah, Keith, I'm watching. I see she right there again, but she like literally right at my entry. She like right at my entry. That's 250. Kareem, you know what people out here doing in this world for a $250 salary? Y'all, do you know what people are out here doing for a salary that pays them $250 a day? Take home? Take home? You know what they out here doing? They out here doing the worst. They out here doing the worst. They shaking ass. They got knee pads. They doing the worst, y'all. I'm telling y'all. They doing the worst for it. They doing the worst. Y'all might want to hold 1 second. I got to back. I'm entry on silver. She hit my little second look at this, y'all. I'm selling silver right now. I'm selling silver right now. So if y'all want to get in and put a 0.1 right here on the break close retest. On the break close retest, that's what we're doing right now. On the break close retest trade right now. I want to see her start dropping back down, at least to the 200, to the 77, 76 area right here. I believe news will take us to like 76. I believe news will take us to like 76. Y'all see that? But back to the mindset. Said they got knee pads for the $250 take home. Hello, Mr. H. I got a question for you. Silver, you entered a sale at 78. What would you have set your stop loss? Don't got nobody, but I ain't got no stop loss. I ain't got no stop loss. That's why I watch her. And that's why I know how she moves, because I know silver don't move too crazy at this particular time. She'll start moving crazy in a couple hours. So for those who just took the sale, you already green. Those who just took the sale, you already green. Don't tell me I did not tell y'all to take the sale. Don't tell me I did not tell y'all not to take the sale. Look, you already green. Don't tell you to take the sale. Put some eights in the chat if you took the sale just by hearing me. Yep, everybody should be green. Everybody should be green. Everybody should be green. Now let me tell you this. I still think silver is going to $150 to the next in the next 2 months. I just believe that when she went to 121, the banks and everybody in the smart money is shorting silver right now because they don't want her to jump back $100 an ounce just yet. Just yet. But we have a really good area. Last time she was at $76 and $78 an ounce in between those two price ranges. Let me tell you, this bitch jumped. She dropped like rocks and then bounced. So I'm going, yo, oof, let's go. Look at that. That candle should come all the way down here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that bounce. More bounce it out. More bounce it out. But Jeremiah does not do what he does. What? But just because he does not, don't do. Oh, let me tell you. I always trade with a stop loss. I just don't have one right now because I got into the trade before I got into class. So I would normally put my stop loss at a $50 loss or a $30 loss early in the morning. Absolutely not. You should have took it at fucking 78. Even though she's still sitting at 78, but she had a low 78 right now. So if you take her right now, she pushed back up, you're gonna be in a drawdown for no reason. You should have pressed the button when I said press the button. But anywho. Anywho, as I was saying, when you start understanding, because we ain't got but 3 more minutes, so I'm finna tie it in. When you start understanding the seasons of giving, the season of taking, what you should be taking and why you taking it, and what you gonna do with what you take, because what I do with what I took from Alex, I give to y'all. Let me say this again. What I took from Alex, I gave to y'all. I give it openly. You ask me questions, I give it. Most motherfuckers are selling courses to give you the sauce that I'm just giving you right now. Tony Robinson, he gonna charge you to get this information. Grant Cardone, he's gonna charge you to get this information. Les Brown, he gonna charge you to get this information. All your favorite influencers are going to charge you to get this proper information. Took 3%. Good job, Steph. Good job, Steph. Good job. Good job. So I'm here to tell y'all what I've taken from Alex is a 1% skill set that has changed my motherfucking life. So now that I took it and I got it, now I need to give it. And that's what I do. I give it with zero expectation. I give it with zero expectation. I don't care who gets it. I don't care who don't get it. I'm giving it raw as it can be. And the people who get it, God bless you. God bless you, the people who get it. Because when I give it with zero expectation. I don't care what you do with it. I just say implement it. Don't allow this mindset to be something that you go, man, I understood that shit was so true, and then don't do nothing about it. Go put a stranger on game. Go tell a stranger what I just told you today. I'll give you even more when you start taking. Because now you're going to start receiving. And when you start receiving, it's going to be on steroids. I'm telling you, that formula is off the chain. How long should we hold silver? Until you find out how much money you want from it. Well, it just depends on how much money you want. Your financial goals, my financial goals are totally different. My money and your money, totally different. So it's up to you. That's why I keep telling y'all got to have a goal in your mind and stop just blindly following like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. Is it okay to do adult Simon Says because you don't know? Just press the sell, press the buy when we say it? Of course. But you need to learn. Like, once you're in there, bro, how much money you trying to make? I don't know your situation. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know how much money you got in your account. So I can't tell you, bro, hold it to here, hold it to there. This is why I don't give you guys TPs. This is why I don't give you TPs, and this is why I don't give you a stop loss. I say, yo, this is where you buy, this is where you sell. Now you need to manage your finances. Now you got to manage your finances, because if I give you a stop loss and my stop loss and your stop loss could be totally different, because what my stop loss said, you ain't even got that capital in your account. So this is why me personally, when I see signals, I go, yo, that signal is according to the actual signal caller. Maybe that signal caller got $10,000 in their account, so their stop loss is a little bit different than the motherfucker with $300 in their account. Where's the next pivot? The next pivot is at $77 an ounce. The next pivot is at $77 an ounce, right there. You see? It's your next pivot area from here to here. And then she'll start retracing back up. I believe news will come in and just tank her. You see what she doing? Who's green? Who's green, my friend? Who's green? Well, I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed this mindset. I hope you also enjoyed that little quick trade that I gave you guys to make some money. But this is what it is. Take care. Make the rest of your day the best of your day. Steph, it's good to see you. Glad you took that money. Yo, Lauren, I'm glad you green. Yo, brethren, I'm glad you green. I'm glad y'all green. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. See you guys next week.